Correct.
Rockcastle Real Estate is listed on the JSE and also in Mauritius.
And it's in the process of merging with a company called NEPI, which is New Europe Property Investments. So NEPI, which is big itself, and Rockcastle, which is also super big, are going to come together, creating an entity with much larger capitalization than this, because that's just the Rockcastle number that you're about to read.
The 30.3 billion rand is Rockcastle's market cap.
Do you have any sense of what NEPI's market cap is now? But it must be order of magnitude the same, 30 or 40 billion.
I
So
know.
basically they're going to double their
Look, I know
market
that
cap.
Fortress owns about 20% of NEPI and, oh goodness, at least 30-40% of Rockcastle. I can't recall the actual market cap.
But
So we're sitting with a
Rockcastle, the new
historic yield here,
combined
4.3%.
entity, will be probably big enough to be in
Look, it's going to be the
40
third
and also
biggest European property company.
So
When it merges, it's a big deal. It really is. I mean, I would argue probably about the same size of as Hammerson when they actually merge together.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
we've got to take this. Yes, so
But the
Rockcastle.
key issue is
yeah.
Rockcastle. The assets themselves, if you just take the combined entity, are going to be very strong focus on Eastern Europe.
Correct. So just a little bit of background on Rockcastle because it's important. They've only recently moved from an investment portfolio into an actual physical portfolio. You know, rewind 2 years ago, 100% of the actual value was, investments in other property companies. You had very little fixed property, and what they've done over the last 2 years is sell off those investments and actually invest directly in property, mainly in the Polish area, and they're continuing to do that. So the idea is to unlock a lot of value by selling their investments, buying physical property. NEPI comes along and says, well, it's very interesting. We've, heavy in Romania at the moment. Poland's right next door. Why don't we combine ourselves together? I think it's more positive for Rockcastle than it is for NEPI. I think Rockcastle needs NEPI more than NEPI needs Rockcastle. But they form a much, much larger entity where technically in the long run, both can grow at a much higher pace.
We're out of time.
Hot, not hot.
Look, Eastern Europe is great because you can pick up assets, they're solid economies, and it looks as though there's a big value unlock. Our guys know what they're doing, they've done a great job there. I think let's call it a hot.
Hot.
I am for the long term, yeah.
We got 2 hots out of the show.
Yeah.
That's great.